In this video, we're going to show a local application of this app that I've been working on called VerbaGPT. So here I am on localhost, so it runs locally. That's the ultimate intent. Although there's a demo available online, there's a link to it below. But ultimately, the idea is that we can work on local resources and data that isn't shared with the LLM. So here I'm going to pick a SQL Server. So it picks up my local SQL Server that's installed. I'm going to pick a database. So I'm going to use the example database that we've been working with in the last two videos. And I'm going to the Talk tab and going to ask it a question. I'm going to say, give me total sales by country. And it's using GPT 3.5, which is a little faster. It's economical. It's not very accurate. And that's one of the limitations of this type of application. So here we get a table of sales. I'm going to ask it another question. I'm going to say, plot this on a world map using Plotly. So I'm specifying a library. And the reason I had to do that is it doesn't always know to use a particular library, and I think it tries to use GeoPandas, which I don't have installed, and it errors out. Let's see if this works. This is also a little hit or miss as well. Okay, it worked, and we get a nice world map with the data color-coded. So I think what I'll talk about here is that the underlying technology isn't at a point where it works all the time. So you'll notice that I had to specify using Plotly, and the idea would be that one day it's smart enough to know what's on your system, what packages are installed, what are not, and is able to handle all that itself, perhaps using some sort of agents. But we're not there today. So I had to specify here, using Plotly, but still it saved me some time and was able to get a graph. So this is a quick demo, and feel free to play around with it online. There's a link to it below. And if you're interested in downloading this and playing with it on your local machine, let me know that as well below the video. I'll be making a download available pretty soon here for folks to download and experiment with this on their own machines. One important thing is it doesn't share any data with the LLM. So on my local machine, I have this SQL Server and the particular database. That data isn't going to the LLM. However, since I'm using OpenAI 3.5 Turbo, the schema is being shared with the LLM. So that's the schema, meaning the column names. So not the actual data in the rows, but the column name is being shared. Excuse me. And in the future, I think we can also imagine using a local LLM like a Llama 3 or something, where even that isn't shared. So it's totally private and you can work with it without the internet even. And that's not incorporated yet, but that's definitely something that would be a nice thing to include in the future. So if you have any thoughts, suggestions, comments, feel free to include them below, and I'll see you in the next video.